Well, until now, a child had to be at least 8 years old to compete in the Special Olympics. But a new young athletes program encourages children as young as 2 years old to develop their physical skills. Tim Shriver heads up the Special Olympics, and he's here with gymnastics gold medalist Bart Connor, who's got Special Olympians David, Zach, and Kayleen. David's 7, Zach is 6, and Kayleen is 3. Bart, how are you?
How are you?
Okay, we're going to get down there in just a minute. Tim, why did you guys decide now to change this over?
Well, we know more and more about the brain. We know more and more about how sports skills are developed younger. We know more and more about the relationship between physical activity and social development, cognitive development, readiness for school. So we decided it was time to give our athletes the same chance that non-disabled children are getting, promote that sense of excitement and joy in younger children. You know, Special Olympics is known for saying to parents, your kid can do well, your kid can be achieved.
And 2 to 7-year-olds are responding to this, right?
2 to 7-year-olds are having a great time, and we're seeing, although we don't have the data yet, we're seeing enormous improvements in motor skills, balance, number, counting, right, left, capacity to manipulate and be coordinated. And we think that'll pay off in terms of better skill development later in sports, but also in school.
Well, let's head on down this way.
Yeah,
we see some of our athletes. First off, we've got David.
This is David. He's 7 years old.
He's 7 years old.
Right,
and David, is this a lot of fun for you? You having a good time?
You want to show him what you can do?
You ready to show us what you can do?
Okay, step, step. Ready? Go. Step, 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 and now go under. Very good. Okay. Next up will be Zach.
And then we've got
is
Zach.
6.
Zach's 6 years old.
Balance.
You're doing the balance.
There you go, and Zach under.
Around the pole.
That's it, Zach. You got it, buddy.
Ready.
Bart, what kind of physical skills does this build?
Well, I think it's really important with these programs is we realize that whether kids have intellectual disabilities or not, that if they learn these motor coordination skills at a very early age, it'll help them in sports, it'll help them develop. It's a lot of and you can see they're
Zach,
they're
you just
hot
want to
dogs.
take a rest, right? Just kind of chill out. Yeah.
Show them how you can go over, buddy. And then do the beam.
Balance.
There you go. Look at that. Now look
Kayleen
at Kayleen.
I was watching Kayleen stretch out earlier.
She's
I've never actually seen. She's 3, and
She's just 3.
doing those really great professional stretches.
Yeah, and the great thing about this is it's fun for the kids, and so they're learning motor skill development, but in a fun way. Look at this. Look at that, like Nadia Comaneci. How about that?
Look at that.
Very good, sweetheart.
Now, Tim, will competitive sports be introduced for some of the older kids in this age range?
You know, between 6 and 8, we'll start to look at some sports that children can do, but we want kids really to be good at things. We want achievement. We want kids to be accomplished at their sports, not just be at the developmental stage. So when kids are younger at these ages, we want to give them activities where they can hit their dads in the head.
Oh, now you're talking. Oh, Kayleen's made a break for it. Kayleen, come back, sweetheart. Come on.
Here, come on, buddy.
Everybody
come
wants
on,
to be
come
with
on.
Kayleen. Okay, go
Zach,
over.
come on, 1 through the hoop.
What does this do for the kids' confidence?
Well, I think the best part about it is a social activity. They can get this kit, and they can play with their friends or their siblings or their parents, and it's really play with a purpose. And I think that's the benefit of this, is that they're learning to achieve. And as we've all seen, at an early age, if you taste success, then you want more of it. And we've seen that with Special Olympics. Whether you have intellectual disabilities or not, this is a good activity for kids.
In doing this, Tim, how many kids do you see coming into the program now that you've opened it up to 2 to 7-year-olds?
There are 175,000 children in America with an intellectual disability or some closely related disorder. Most of them don't have activities at home. Most of their parents are never encouraged. Most of their parents are never told that they can have fun with their kids. Most are told what their kids have as problems. The Mattel Children's Foundation, working with us, we hope to reach a significant number of those kids.
And how would parents get in touch with you guys?
Parents can go to the website. We're still at the early stages in this program, but we're going to expand it around the world, China and Egypt in the next couple of months, and to every city in the United States really in the next year.
Tim Shriver, thanks so much. Bart
you,
Connor,
Al.
thank you. Zach, David, Kayleen, thank you very much.
Well done,
All of you are
gentlemen and ladies.
champions. Coming up next, best-selling author Anne Rice. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Ta-da! Yeah.
All right.